Hey, Melinda Haynes, license number 102308. What is the best type of therapy for trauma? Well, now this is going to vary depending on the person who's experienced the trauma and the therapist, and then the dynamic or the relationship between the two. Now, my thoughts as far as being a therapist and providing trauma interventions is that constantly rehashing over and over for years and years and years is not helpful. Because I think if we continuously rehash, and talk about our problems, we can get into a pattern of ruminating, which means that we're just kind of regurgitating and chewing on it over and over again and thinking about it more and more, when really we need to be kind of processing it and putting it away so that it's just a chapter in our lives, but not our whole life story. It's not that, our trauma controls us anymore. It's something that happens and it sucks, but we're integrating it into our whole being and we're coming out stronger and empowered from the experience. Now, I believe that families, adults, and children, people of all ages, couples, whatever it is, individuals can benefit from play therapy, sand tray, any kind of art therapy, puppets, acting, like doing role playing and acting, anything that's like based on not talking, but based on just kind of getting stuff out. And it could be through art, it could be through painting, using lots of colors that express your emotions, or it could be through creating a scene in the sand tray. And you can do this over and over again, and you'll tell a different story each time, and you're never going to use words. And the reason why is because when we use words and we're constantly using our words to tell a story, we have to go through a cognitive process in order to get the words out. Now, when we do that, when we're going through the cognitive process, we're kind of filtering what we need to say, what our body needs to say, what our emotions need to say, what the memories that need to come out need to say. We're kind of stopping our progress actually because we're going through this extra step. But we can bypass all of that when we go the route of play, body movement, sand tray. I love sand tray. Another one is IFS, and that is internal family systems. Okay, so what that is I'm me, but I have all these different parts of me. I have the playful side. I have the very smart side. I have the scared little kid side and this angry, bitchy side. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at all of these parts, all of these family members, and we're going to find out, how do they all fit together? Why are they here? What is the job of the angry one? Is the angry one here to protect the scared one? Now, if so, we welcome angry, right? We don't want to ever get rid of any of the family members. We welcome them all, but we want to put them on teams to help them see, maybe there's a different way besides being constantly angry and pushing people away. Maybe the anger can pair up with another part and be more cautious or more proactive, or it's going to be different for each person how the teams come together and how they create a new plan. So those are the ways that you can bypass the cognitive filter and get to a state of healing. Remember, going through the talk therapy over and over and over for years and years doesn't necessarily help us to get to a place of healing. It just gets us to a place where we can say, I can tell my story without crying. But we don't want to get to a point where we wear it as a badge and we say, oh, this is my story, hello, I'm the victim. That kind of thing that can happen when we just kind of get halfway healed. We want to get all the way healed. And so those are some of the other ideas that you can use. Talk to a therapist in your local area about implementing some of these different kinds of interventions and techniques into your therapy sessions and see if that helps you with your progress. I wish you the very best, and I wish you healing, and remember always to guard your hearts. Thanks for watching.